Bald patches and hair loss in cats is always concerning to our feline owners. And that's because cats are normally very clean animals that are always grooming themselves when they are healthy and happy. So when a pet owner notices bald patches on their cat, they usually always come to the vet to try to find out what's going on. And in this video, I'm gonna tell you guys my top 5 reasons for alopecia or hair loss in cats. I'm Dr. Lindsay Butzer, a small animal veterinarian. I've been practicing vet med for 8 years now here at Clintmore Animal Hospital with my dad, who's also a vet, and he inspired me to become a veterinarian like him. And here with me is Noah, a cute black cat who's actually a rescue cat. And as you can see, he does have a little bit of hair loss on his back legs. And I'm gonna tell you guys why he is losing hair on his legs. So the first reason is fleas. And that's exactly what happened to Noah. He was infested with fleas when the finder brought him in to us, and we treated him for fleas, and his hair is successfully growing back. So if you're behind your computer right now thinking, oh, my cat hasn't been on flea and tick medicine in a long time, that might be your problem. And fleas love to attack the hind end of animals. This goes for dogs too. So as you can see here, we call it the pants appearance, where they start to get a lot of patches and hair loss along their legs and their hind end. They're super itchy. When an animal has fleas, they're unbearably itchy to the point where they scratch themselves raw. So this is what it looks like when they've got fleas. And of course they can lose hair all over their body from fleas, but it normally starts on the back end. And you can even see fleas running around them, like around their ears or their chin. So if it's fleas, I recommend going and picking up something over the counter, even Frontline or Adam's spray. You can get these over the counter now. I'm gonna put the link in my description below so you guys can click on it and get these flea products shipped right to your front door. The location of your cat's hair loss can determine what is going on with them. As a veterinarian, I always consider where they're losing hair to determine what's going on. Like I just told you, the pants appearance can mean fleas right away, easy peasy. And then the next one is psychogenic grooming. This is a very frustrating type of hair loss for pet owners because it means that their cat is stressed out, possibly experiencing anxiety, or they don't like the other cats in the house or other pets, and they're grooming themselves excessively. We call this psychogenic grooming. And as you can see right here, this normally happens on their belly. So this cat has a lot of hair on his belly here. Noah's so cute. But if your cat has hair loss on their belly, and it even seems barbed or prickly, so how are we gonna fix this psychogenic grooming? You could try to alleviate their stress if you know what's stressing them out. Removing a cat, or move somewhere where there's no construction. If you know what's causing them stress, then you can stop that. If you don't know, you may need to go to your veterinarian and they can prescribe your cat Prozac or gabapentin to keep them calm. This also will relax them so they don't keep grooming themselves excessively where they're making their belly raw. And unfortunately, there might not be a cure for your cat's psychogenic grooming, and you're gonna be refilling these anxiety meds often. You also will need to bring them to the vet to have their hot spots treated where they're licking themselves raw, because you can't just leave it like that. Chill. The next one is allergies. Your cat might be allergic to something, and that's making them itch their body and having hair loss that you're noticing. But allergies is very hard to diagnose in cats at your regular veterinarian like myself. And a lot of times I refer these patients to a veterinary dermatologist to have allergy testing done to figure out what they're allergic to. Another more common reason for hair loss or patches of hair loss in cats is ringworm. So location for this one is going to be their ears, their head, on their neck and chest, and on their legs. So ringworm, like the name implies, has a classic circular appearance. Actually, one thing I read said like a cigarette butt appearance because this fungus feeds on the skin and moves in an outward direction after it's eaten that skin. How gross is that? So this is a fungus and it's very contagious to people. So if you notice patches that are circular, try not to touch it and get to your vet as soon as possible. A lot of kittens will get ringworm that are found outside because it's in the environment, it's in the dirt, it is a fungus. There's a treatment for this, which it takes about 10 weeks to treat ringworm in cats, and you have to be really diligent with it. There's baths and oral antifungals that your veterinarian is gonna prescribe. So ringworm is a classic one for patches of hair loss, and if I see it on an appointment, I kind of take a step back because I don't want to get ringworm. And we can't forget about endocrine disorders in our pets that cause them to lose hair. So hyperthyroidism is the last one I'm going to talk about that can cause their hair to be unkempt, maybe greasy, or the cats aren't grooming themselves properly because they're feeling sick. And this can lead to patches of hair loss. Classically, we may see it on their sides for endocrine disorders, but really as a veterinarian, I see them just having a more unkempt or not a shiny or a pretty hair coat. It kind of looks messy and these poor cats look sick. So if you think your cat has that, you're gonna need to go to your vet to get a blood test done so you can rule it out. And luckily there are treatments for it. Radioactive iodine works great at curing cats with hyperthyroidism. And then there are also pills and transdermal ointments if your cat is older. Noah did great for this video for a new rescue kitty who made it indoors. How handsome is he? All right, guys, I know some of these medical videos get a little bit boring, but if this video helped you, please leave a comment below. It really helps my channel grow having your engagement on there. And also your comments may help another pet owner who's struggling with the same thing, like that psychogenic grooming. It's very frustrating. So leave a comment below. Also, remember to subscribe to my channel, hit the bell to get notifications for when I post new videos every Sunday. That's it, guys. I'm gonna go put Noah back in his cage and I hope he gets adopted soon.